and looking at this stuff together, even for a couple of minutes. Yeah, so let's see. Andrei Sipenko and Denis Lazovic. All right. Quite a blitz here, frankly. It's quite a blitz. I'm figure out if you manage to get some rook or queen onto e8, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. The problem is black is already attacking twice this guy here, so. And there is this little guy on c5 who might be proving a little bit harassing for the rook. There you go. Didn't I just say it? Rook now moved away from the pawn. Still double protection for the d7, protecting the bishop furthermore and attacking this guy a little bit. Can you potentially playing this? Just asking. Taking the pawn. The idea would be to moving here. Or maybe there's another tacticality that I'm missing. It could be. It could be. It could be very well. 2 minutes for Andrei Sipenko, 4 minutes 48 for Denis Lazovic. And let me check this thing here. Yeah, that should be alright. Should be okay. Alright. Is this pawn takeable after all? Can the rook take on c4? Okay, he plays the queen. Actually threatening to just grab a full piece here. I think that's serious. Looks like white's doing a bit better. Because this guy is just simply too advanced. You only need one step. Queen still defending. So you got your double defense for the d7 and you're attacking the bishop. And Lazovic is incredibly fast as well. Not just he is a very super strong grandmaster, but he is one of those very fast, accurate grandmaster players. Now, if you wonder what the queen does, primarily the queen now targets the rook. So rook is being hit, and so nicely he defended the bishop, attacking queen. Queen protects the bishop. The bishop obviously blocks off the queen. And is this guy hanging or not? It's sort of hanging, because if you take it, they're going to be taking you right here on e5. So they'll take you straight away. Now, if you want to look at this, queen is going to take, let's just assume, but when they take, though, they take with check, and actually you're going to drop the rook as well. So you can't just say, I'm going to go just grab the black bishop on d8, because by doing so, you're losing your bishop, and then you lose the rook. Now, what I think Lazovic's strategy is at the minute, he tries to save the bishop, stop the loss of the bishop, and free the queen to take on d. But queen retreated on f6. Now further on attacking, which is actually a double attack. Looks like white is step by step is building up a better position, very winnable position. Looks like Lazovic is gonna do it. White's gonna do it. Let me increase the volume a little bit here. Okay, I think that a bit better here. So 20 seconds for Andrei Sipenko. That's just not very cool. This guy's gonna fall here. I'm not sure if you're gonna take with the rook. Now, if you take with the rook, yeah, you take with the rook, of course, and then Lazovic wins. Frankly, I'm not sure how black is going to sort out this mess. You kind of cannot. You cannot. It's just too much. It's too much to be dealing with. Really too much here. Absolutely. Right. So it would have been just too much. I guess that's just the first thing that comes to my mind, but it could be very well others. Anyway, after rook f7, it's black's turn to play, but the position is very, very, very difficult. And that was the last game that we've seen. Only active games, and the others, I think they finished as well. Alright, so now because they finished, I guess we're gonna go to do just a couple of quick puzzles here. Well, Puzzle Rush, well, I really don't feel incredibly fast, right? Survival, let's just go with a 5. Let's just go with a 5. I think I should be tapping rather than dragging pieces here. And there's a rook, and another one, and another one. We got this guy. We got a queen. We've got the bishop and the rook. And now we've got a battery on G2 and another battery. And there should be rook, if I'm correct. Yes, rook will do. Here, black's to play. That guy is takeable. Should be some yes, that's the idea. Should be some bishop, more than enough, and pawn will do the job. Just wait a minute. Is this? Oh yeah, and then the bishop here. Probably something like this. And white is supposed to take and then checkmate on c7. What have we got? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This one is just the queen here. What am I playing? What am I? Oh, black to play. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know for the time being. Could be this guy. Yes, but a bit slow, isn't it? Could be this, really, and could be this, and could be whoa. Yes, sir, absolutely. Maybe a couple of stuff here. Let's try with this guy though, and like this. Let's try whoa. Let's try this. Yeah, probably that's the most direct one. We've got a. Oh no! I should have went right in the corner. No way, Jose. What did I do? What did I do? That should be doable. Any other resources, fellas? You don't need other resources. You only need the queen and the pawn. And that should do, I guess. What is the stuff here? What am I doing? This guy takes, right? Oh yeah. And I should be able to win the queen in principle. And well, of course, queen and something else. So what am I playing blacks to do here? Oh yeah, trading off and then promoting. Obviously I'm promoting. Yeah, just pure luck. What's the tactic here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Can I just check? Then the guy's gonna go in the corner. No, yes. Now you just take with a queen. Taking first and then taking here. Okay, fine. There are things, like quite a few things. That one looks promising. Here we've got a couple of pins and stuff. Whoa. Just wait a bloody second. And then, yes, I think I've got this one correctly. I'm in check. I'm in check. And there's something happening here. But it doesn't matter. Because you're going to go this way. So what am I supposed to do here? Like, I can't. That guy is pinned, for Christ's sake. I could take, but then they're going to take, right? What's the deal here? It takes like a billion years to do something. Maybe this. Yeah, but it took me like, my days. Oh, but come on. Why did it take me so long? Oh, yeah, should be checkmating too. Should be checkmating too here. Okay, give me the killer move. Just, what's the what's the killer move, man? What are you doing? Is it like knight takes? Then what the heck do I do afterwards? Wait a minute. Oh, come on. There was something. Sorry, I need more time for this. Well. I'm winning the rook here and stuff. Yeah. And wait a minute. Just wait a second. Are you serious? I need more time, man. Oh, leave me alone. 34. Average time per puzzle 7. Weekly best 34. I don't know, what's my personal thing? 35 or something? I can't remember. Yeah. Hi there, Jackson. Well, Jackson, I could coach you if you log in the streams when I go live, and then we can look at some of the stuff you play. Then we can actually discuss things that you did in your own games, and I can advise you on this on this fashion. So just give me the username and let's have a look at the last stuff you played. So I could do that for you if you want to. We can have a look right now, if that's doable. That's Twitch. That's multi-stream here and things. So give me the username and let's have a look at your stuff. Yeah, I had a check previously. Obviously, I should have used this guy with check here, because now I'm just simply getting checkmated. But hey, what do you want? It's just a few seconds. I lost sight of that one. Yeah, there was a check with the bishop, and of course then you protect against the back rank and then just do some checks and things. Right, come on, Jackson. Tell me the username and let's have a look at the stuff you played. And let's do this if you want. If not, we're gonna go with the regular puzzle here. Okay, what have we gotten? What we got is a puzzle in which I suspect there might be some checks that we could do just straight away with the queen. And then we have another point here, and that should be quite overkill. And you've got the bishop as well. So I guess it's something to do like this. It's something like this, I guess. So I'm just gonna do it, winning a little bit of seconds here. Okay, so that one. Now if I just do this, they can only play here. That's for sure. Then, wait a minute. What if I play this? Well, there is this. True, but then there is this. And then they go here. No, it's here. It's this. It's this. It's queen b7. Queen b7 though. King's gonna drop, I don't know where. Then we might be able to just take this guy. That seems to be okay. If you play this now, they're gonna go this. And if you play this, they might be taking here, and it's just very, very, very uncertain. So I guess we gotta start with this. Oh, what was it then? Was it this after all? So what's wrong? After they take here, what do I do? Oh no, they don't. That's ridiculous. They don't. There is a bishop. Oh, forgotten about the bishop. Let's go one more time here. Let's go one more time. This guy is pinned, therefore I could potentially just take and then checkmate here. Okay, that was a bit of a classical one. So we were lucky with this. Normally I'm not that lucky. This guy's pinned. It's absolutely pinned. Let me see. 1 minor piece, 2 rooks, tomorrow, and the queen is under threat here. There's a check here. That's serious. Well, of course they block. True. There's also a knight here. Mind you, there's a knight here. There's also a rook here. Quite a few ways. Quite a few ways. Could be this. Could be this. I think one of these two, if I'm correct. It could be what? No, it's gotta be this. It's gotta be this. But which one? We can debate. If the rook and they block, No, they can't block because it's pinned. So I think we can play the rook. And if it's something like this, we just take this guy. So it looks to me that's very playable. Okay. Now, do I get... There is a check here, though. There is a check here. It is. It is a check. Now, what if I just sacrifice a rook here? Let's say you sacrifice a rook. That's serious. And let's say they take. Well, then you're going to take with check. If they block with this guy, you're just going to take. So, as crazy as it looks, it might be very well rook g8 to g1. We're checking the king. King sort of must take. So, this is quite a forcing move here. And then we're going to take with the queen. And that should be just okay. So, hello, my friends. Good to see you, fellas. How's it going? How's it going? Okay. I just joined the party a little bit late today because I just had a bit of a long day with some stuff to do. So now, I'm going to do a couple of puzzles with you, my friends. Maybe we can analyze some of your stuff as well. Okay. Many things happening here. There's many things here. Could we just check here? And when they take, I take, but it's just not that great anymore. We gotta look at something else. Knight takes. Do I get checked? Yeah, it could be very well. Wait a minute. It's gotta be another way. It's gotta be another way. It has to be another way. Can we just... Okay, what do we do exactly? Do you play a rook on the back rank or something? Would be nice to have a rook on the back rank, but how, when? I mean, I could move this guy here or here, I don't know. But then you know what might happen. Even if they, well, they take your knight, don't they? They do. But then you have a check, and then they take. Nah, doesn't look okay. Should be a queen move, I wonder. Should be like a queen move. And if they take you, you're just gonna play this. So maybe this and that. What do you think about this one, Jackson? That's an exercise. What do you think about this one, guys? Is it queen to g3 in order to play queen to g8? Queen to g3. So you are protecting against the possible check from the queen. In the minute they take your knight with either rook or queen, you're going to play queen to g8, checking the king, which has to move, obviously on e7. Therefore, you're going to be pushing the pawn. What do you think about this one, Jackson? LOL. Queen g3, and I want to go here. If the king takes, it's still quite of a strong move. I mean, it's such a plus. I'm not mentioning you got to discover check. Yes, bingo. So you're not doing this, you're doing this. You're going to be playing queen g8. That looks good to me. Actually, you're not going to push the pawn. Oh yes, you're going to push the pawn. Oh yes, you're going to play this perhaps. That looks good. That looks really good. That looks really good. And if this guy plays here, you can even play queen. And when the knight takes... No, wait a minute. Wait a minute, this is nonsense. That's a queen right here. And then you're going to play a queen right here. Or is it this? What about the rook? They're going to go here. True. Wait a minute, you can't mess with this. You gotta get a queen here. Of course you can't mess with this stuff. Do you take or do you check here? No, you need the tempo. You absolutely need the tempo. And now you're gonna play this rook. Check. And that's the end of it, because they have to give you the black queen in order to stopping. And now the queen takes. Okay. Oof. That was something. 3 in a row. Okay. I'm sure we can go more than this. We messed up one. We messed up one puzzle and we managed to do 3. Okay, it's I think it's acceptable. I think that is acceptable. Wow. Oh, why didn't I appeal approved? We reviewed your appeal and we restored your video. We appreciate your patience and contributions to our community. That was ridiculous because that video didn't have anything bad. Your video is not if it disagree with the content. Well, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Reposted your video. Oh, hold on a second. That's weird. Like really weird. Okay, forget about it. I don't know what's that. Okay, let's go with another one. We'll take it from there. Well, we got a couple of good stuff happening right here. We gotta check the guy blocks with this, with that, then check here, then they move, then the bishop. Because if you play this one now, they go here, you check again, and then they move here. So you know what's the subtlety here? The reason you would play a check, an in-between move, intermezzo, Schwitzenzug, would be that you actually are forcing black to block the check, either with rook or with the queen. Why? Because you want to actually make their own piece blocking the black king's retreating squares. Therefore, queen to a5, rook or queen. I don't think it makes any difference. And then you're going to go d8. Then they're going to be, well, if they block with the rook, you're going to take the rook, right? And when they play, you're going to deliver actually the checkmate with the bishop. Jackson, did you see that? 1, 2, 3, and 4, of course. So that was a very nice little subtlety there, my friends. There was a very, very nice subtlety there. That was a cool one. I'm happy we managed to discover that one. All right, 4 in a row. Shall we do 5 in a row? Let's see if we manage. There's a interesting little move here. Rook to f3. If king takes, I'm going to be winning the queen and take very much, right? Okay. After the check, if the king moves, again, I'll take and thank very much. So, as crazy as it looks, we probably have to go with this. We actually have to go with this. Oh, come on. That was a shame. I thought it's... what the hell is wrong? Why was it supposed to be here? That's annoying. Yeah, I completely discarded this because I just discarded. What, I'm just taking this guy? You can't be serious with this, man. What do you mean? Oh, come on, I thought it's something simpler, nicer, more beautiful. What is going on? Yeah, you've got this. I still don't understand. Because even if it was correct in principle, actually I would have had to play queen versus 2 rooks and knight. So even if I had won, indeed, I mean, the sequence that I proposed was in principle accurate, but it was not the best way, because in the end you would have had an incredibly struggling ending. So, and I'm not even sure black would have won. So actually that was a very nice subtlety, and I just didn't quite notice. Okay, I didn't quite notice. So rook can play and attack the queen. Queen's got to go someplace, like somewhere, right? I think that's a good move. It is a good move. It's got to be a good move, because there is only this. And I sincerely wonder if we do not trap the white queen. Could it be this? Because after this, I want to play this. Well, if they come back, I'm going to play this. So I think, my friends, this puzzle has to do with trapping the queen. You're trapping the queen by maneuvering wisely your rooks so that, you know, they can't escape anymore. You need to cut off all the squares. One, well, they could still go here. Therefore, if you want to stop this from happening, perhaps you should be doing this. But then they go here. True. No, they don't. Apologies. They move here. Apologies. True. And then you go here. Well, then they got a problem. Look, this is the most natural move ever. Bingo. Very bingo. Bingo, super bingo. Now, you know, in a real game, I would just play Rook F5 in an instant. If this thing occurred on in a game, online or over the board or whatever, boy, I would play this move straight away. I mean, there is always this, but I don't like it. This one is what I like. And frankly, at this stage now, you're just gonna grab this guy. Yeah, I messed up too, and I did 5 correctly. Well, I had better days. Anyway. Alright, mister, have we gotten this? That can't be. Wait a minute. No, yes. I don't know. Maybe too premature. Maybe I gotta find another way. It might be another way. The bishop e5 doesn't present too much, I guess, so I gotta focus on some other avenues. You wanna know something? What's wrong with this? The guy takes, I take, they take my rook. Then either take or take here, though. No, I have to take the rook. Bang, boom, bang. They take, I take. I think that's serious. I mean, I like it. It's nice and neat and clean. Unless there is another crazy tactic. Could it be this, though? Bishop takes, king takes. Where's the checks? Where's the stuff? Is another in-between move? Is there knight d5? A knight d5 is just not too strong. If you want to do something really disruptive here, you gotta go with g5. g5, hg, hg. That's serious. Well, there is another thing. After g5, they may very well play bishop g4. So, you see, it's not that straightforward. There is a thing here. This, and then they play this. What do you do? Really, what do you do? That's not working. I mean, I'd love to, but doesn't quite work. Unless you play bishop goes here. So should you do this? Because after they do this, you're virtually winning a piece here. If you do this, you actually want to get rid of this guy and prevent bishop g4. This is a nice puzzle here. So knight d5, to which they could do very many things. But g5 further on, I think looks good. Bishop takes g4 would be a disaster for them. And knight d5, and if knight takes, then bishop takes, and I think it's good. I think it's good in principle. You attack in f7 and stuff. Knight d5. Is there anything else? Bishop b5, I think it's very weak. It's just not as strong. I don't think it's that strong at all. What do you think, guys, about knight d5? Knight d5. As a way to enable your bishop and queen to attack, and as a way to demote black into playing bishop g4. Is that working? Sorry if that doesn't work. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is there anything else? Is there a knight here? Is there... What would the knight do anyway? I mean, what would the knight do on b5? Oh, for Christ's sake, what was it? Let's get the hint now. I mean, come on. What if the bishop would have attacked here? What's this nonsense? No, 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 wait a minute. There was something that I'm not very satisfied with. I don't have clarity. So after this move, which I did say, okay, I did say, fine. What do you do after this? Queen g2. Queen g2. And actually, if knight moves, you take the bishop. If bishop moves, you take the knight. I should have went with my initial idea, but I didn't see what I'm doing after bishop g4. I didn't like it in particular. All right, 3 messed ups and only 5 correct. Always tricky. Always, always, always tricky, aren't they? Always tricky. Okay. Right, that would be nice and sweet. There would be a check coming, though. There will be a check coming. And I don't know where you're going. I mean, after rook checks right here, where do you go? I mean, you can... No, you can't really block because there is a queen and the rook attacking you on f2, so that's a disaster. So you play rook c7 for a nice battery and things. I'm not sure it's the correct move, though. And they check you. You can't go here because there's the queen. If you move up on g3, you may have queen to d6 check. Queen to d6 check. Okay. And then where do you go? Let's say you go h4 and they check you on where? Where's the check if your king ends up on h4? Where is the other check? It looks you get away. After rook c7, it looks you're going to get checked once, you're going to get checked twice, you're going to get checked here, you're going to move g3, they're going to do d6, you're going to go here. Where's the next check? So I'm going to play it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So this one... Wait a minute. Am I supposed to go on h1? Am I supposed to go on h1? Rather than g3? h1. The worst thing that may happen is bishop takes. But I guess that doesn't quite mean anything. The rook's going to take. Well, they could check you on the back rank. They kind of can. So you got two alternatives here, g3 or h1. You could play h1. The bishop is going to check. You move the rook, they're going to play your check here. You block, they're going to check you again. Oh man, this is so difficult. g3, d6, h4. They got this. They do. They kind of do. They kind of do. This. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Check. There's no check here. There's this guy. You're going to go h1. Yes. You're going to go h1. And now you're going to take. Yes. Hello, person. Good to see you. How's it going, man? Yeah. You know, doing some puzzles. Most of them I managed to kind of see them, as you can see in the graph. But when I'm doing them, they give me 5 points reward, positive reward, and when I'm messing up, they take 19 points from me. So the progress is very slow, and you really have to be very much applied and things. So you're more than welcome to contribute here and finding stuff together. Thank you, person. That's cool. So that would be a check, right? That seems to be natural. This guy's going to go here. And then you could like, or would you just take straight away? I don't know. Check they move, right? So what's the deal? You're gonna take again. They might go here. You might go here. They go here. If they go here, you've got this. It's kind of interesting. I think that's a long little puzzle here. We might have this. They go this. Let's say they go this. Let's say they go here though. And let's say you check and let's say they go here. Yeah, but that's very good for you. That's really good for you. Can we cut them off? This, they take. Ah, and then they deliver checkmate. Hey, person, I think here is just cutting off the white king retreating squares. So if you take on h4, you practically only need 2 more tempi to deliver checkmate. So let's just consider taking the pawn. The king can't move anywhere. Let's assume, what do you want to assume? Let's assume this. And then you're going to play this. If they try to block with this guy, you're having this. That's quite a killer. Right. By the looks of it, guys, I think it's a rook h8 takes on h4. And I think that's quite a serious move. I think that's a very aggressive move here. And that would be just great. Am I correct? Please tell me I'm correct. Yes. Cool, 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 cool. We're getting there, folks. Now, but where does the king move? You see? The king wants to go here and check you on stuff. So it's not quite over. Well, we could do this. We could. We kind of can. We kind of can. And I think that's quite strong-ish. Still, how do I deliver checkmate? Anyway, rook g8 seems to be the move you must play. Because if you don't play, you're going to have a problem. And it doesn't work now to play rook h5. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So rook b8 to g8, to just taking everything from them. And because if you play rook h8 in order to deliver checkmate, they're going to have... Sorry, if you play this move, they're going to go king g5. And you're in check, mind you. You're in check. Therefore, it's got to be rook b8 to g8. And practically you kind of hold it. I think it's quite positive in principle, not mentioning, you know, further on this idea and stuff like that. So all in all considered, I guess we gotta go with this. Please tell me I'm correct. Yes. Yes. Cool. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3, 7. 7 correct puzzles, 3 puzzles messed up. Well, I tried. I tried. I did try. I did. I absolutely did try. Okie dokie, fellas, let's go for another one. Well. That looks good. No, I'm talking nonsense. This is the move. Because there was a knight there. So knight blocks. Well, they want to block with the queen, fine. And then take it and it's done. Yeah, that's... Okay, that was easy. I was lucky. I was just lucky with this. So I gotta tell you guys, that was just pure luck. Because it's a doable puzzle. It's doable. It's not that difficult. But you've gotta be careful with these little details. You see, there is a black knight here. I mean, you really have to tread carefully if you want to. Doing stuff here now. Hey, is this guy something here or not? Or is there something else? No, I don't. I think that seems to be the normal one. Or this? Is there a difference? Well, this one is quite something. They do stuff here. They could do very many stuff. I'm not yet fully convinced. Wait a second. Wait. Just wait a minute, mister. If this, just saying, he could do all sorts of things. They could do all sorts of things. I mean, they could do so many things that I don't even know where to start from, you know. There's just so many things could happen here. I'm looking for like forcing moves, guys. I mean, I'm looking for a forcing sequence. It's got to be something like a forcing stuff to play. And it's could be so many things here. Well, the heck am I doing? This one here. This guy takes. So let's assume they take. Let's assume they take. But they could take here. Okay, let's assume that one too. Rook takes. No. You play this. They take. Because if they play here, you're going to take, queen going to take, and you're going to win the exchange. Therefore, you play this. They take. You take. They take. You take. They take. You need to win some exchange here. Something's fishy. Something has to be considered more. Okay, what do we do, fellas? Let me think. Well, I would think if I could. E4, E4, C4, Queen B4. Yeah, Queen B4 is a nice little subtlety, person. I would say very nice little subtlety. I like your idea. I like the idea. But you know, I'm going to tell you something. After Queen B4, I'm afraid they might be hitting us like this. I like the idea what you're saying, you know. I really do. It's a nice idea. But the question is, do we start with this or do we start with that? Is there any difference? So I'm playing E so that they don't take my knight. I'm playing E to having them doing this. Then take, Queen B4 to actually forking stuff here. And then we play Queen B4 to do this and this. Or do we do this? They do it this. We take. They take. We take. Oopsie. Queen takes. And then this. So do we do Queen B4 first? Oh, I don't know. C4. Bishop takes. That's a bit of a subtlety. I think we're getting closer. Don't get me wrong. I think we're getting closer, but still a bit of a subtlety. Yeah. That could be. Yeah, just I was just about to voice that opinion. As I'm not sure if it's a certainty or a fact just yet, but yeah, it could be C4 and then just play rook here or something. That's another idea. So I think we should be going with the C4 because it might be very well that we are pinning the bishop rather than, you know. Yeah. Okay. C4. C4. Now they took. I would assume we do this. Takes. I don't know. This takes and takes. This. What? Wait a minute. This is just not done. Bishop takes. Rook takes. Attacking queen. Rook takes. Rook moves whatever. Wait a second. No, but that's totally different now, person. So it's been modified slightly modified now. Bishop took on f3. What am I supposed to do now? What exactly am I supposed to do now? I mean, I could take here, right? And what have I got? What have I achieved? I got a bishop for 6 pawns. Hey, that's a draw. Rook takes. Rook takes. Rook takes. Queen takes. Bishop plays. Is this... Yeah, I say, yeah, sure, of course. Because if I do, the guy's gonna take, I'm gonna take, then they just gonna take stuff from me. So what have we achieved, actually? I'm nothing against trading rooks, don't get me wrong. That's exactly what I want to do. But I just try to make sense of the puzzle's meaning. What have I actually achieved? Rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, queen takes, bishop takes. So I've got queen and bishop versus queen and knight. 6 pawns versus 6 pawns. What exactly have I achieved? Oh, I know what. I'm going to play then queen here. At the end of it all. And I'm assuming the puzzle wants us to having a queen attacking 2 targets at once or something. Do you know a person, guys, this kind of puzzle is probably the most difficult because at the end of all the tradings and exchanges, you don't see the extra material, you don't see it. So it's just, you know. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? No, that can't be. That's a disaster. We have to trade rooks. But this is such a difficult puzzle in its subtlety. You just don't see the big deal. You're ending up, person, again, you're ending up with an isolated pawn here, and perhaps you may have a queen to a3, attacking knight and pawn. But then he gonna play a queen left, and blimey, what exactly have you achieved? I'm not seeing what's the big deal. I mean, it could be very well what you said, and it makes sense. I would probably play that if this thing was real. I would just play it. But I still fail to grasp what exactly have I achieved, and it's not even this. Exactly, because it's not no big deal whatsoever. And shockingly, it is not rooks trading. There is something we're still missing. Bishop takes, rook takes, and probably queen or queen takes, because you're going to be attacking the rook, and if they take your pawn, you're going to have checkmate. So it's a bit, yeah, well, in our imagination. Oh boy, this is really subtle. So, person, we came to the conclusion that actually it can't be this. Trading the rooks does not offer white a shred of an advantage. Nothing. You have a playable position and that would be it. Actually, the pawn structure is inferior to black here. White's pawn structure is worse than black's. It's just a crazy subtle puzzle. Look, at this stage now, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore at this stage. It could be very many things now. I don't know what is. Oh, is it pawn takes? Just to making us really despondent. Is it pawn takes f3? Just to, you know, to keep the c4 under protection and stuff? Is it gf3? I mean, no. Jesus Christ, it's queen e5. Because if they take the queen, you got checkmate on the back rank. Now, this is queen e5. That was the tactics we missed, person, I'm afraid. Jesus, guys, that's Jason Bourne. It's queen e5. Queen e5. That's cool. Is it queen e5? That seems to be something. That is something. How the hell didn't I see it? Because it's just hidden in plain sight. It is hidden right in front of your nose. That's why you don't see it. It's just because it's very counterintuitive, person. It's very bloody counterintuitive. It's queen e5, for Christ's sake. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. And now you're going to be winning the queen, and don't matter. It's cool and nice. Cool and stuff. Cool and the gang. Yeah, bishop takes, queen takes. I guess. That was a slightly difficult little puzzle. That's just not Very easy. That was a subtle little thing being thrown there. That in between little idea. Yeah. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? I've seen it like after what? Like an eternity. I've seen that after an eternity. Like, took me like 10 minutes. What? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sorry. Oh, those bloody puzzles are always challenging. Now, we might look at this. Pawn takes. This guy takes. That doesn't make any sense. You gotta be... No, 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 no. No and no and no. There is a pawn here that takes. And now it's gotta be a killer move right here. I haven't seen that ever. That's a nice checkmate with just the pawns and things. It's a nice little one. Okay. I've noticed after we mess up, they give us something, you know, fairly doable. They give us something. They give us something for beginners, you know. Okay, we are like forked by this guy. It could be this. Could be. It could be this. They play. Play. They move. Nah, that's not it. This is nonsense. It's got to be this. It's got to be this, and we're threatening here, and it's all the good stuff. Yeah, well, in my mind. All right, I mean, look, every single time you see something that seems to be natural, it's not. It's not. I thought about this one, but I didn't see any bloody follow-up after this. So what do? Do you actually take this rook? Threatening here, or do you take here? You take here, you take a check. Yes, you take the rook, they have to move, and then you're going to grab the other guys. Right? And now you're going to grab this guy here. And if they take here, well, you just take back, right? Cool. And you're ending up with two knights and queen versus knight and queen. So when you see something that looks a little bit too immediate, beneficial, you better give it another thought, because probably it's not. Probably it's not. Sorry. To being a disappointment yet again. Check. And they go here. I've got a queen. If they go here, well, I still got a queen. Well, come on, it's got to be this. Are you kidding me? All right, we've got a queen here, and that's just game over. Should be game over. Well, it's not game over yet. I mean, I thought it was, but it ain't. Could be many things. Could be many things. Wait a minute. Could be, yep, could be rook a to h1. Rook a to h1, and the battery is very much deadly. It's got to be this. If it's not this, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say if it's not this. I will be again disappointed in myself. Okay. Still not over yet. But you do have this, and then you have this. And it's quite cool. Or maybe you have this, and the queen is a gunner with check, with tempo, that is. So we're going to go with queen to h8, my friends. Queen to h8, king to f7, rook takes check. This guy goes here, and checkmate. I hope I'm correct. Yeah, well, okay. I've exaggerated. It's not checkmate, but there is check with tempo taking the queen, so they've got to take back, and then whatever. Doesn't matter, you're winning. You just win. Okay, so this guy goes here, then you take, and okay. And then you're going to take... you're going to move the rook, actually, with check. No. They move there, you're going to take, they're going to take... Just move the bloody queen somewhere. Just move the queen to safety somewhere. Okay, don't matter. I hope I would choose the correct path. Okay, why to move here? Why to move? And it's one of those very many things that happen all the time. It could be a check here. It could be a check because you might be able to take this guy. But there's also another passer. So if you do the check, and let's say king goes here, you could do another check, then the king goes back. Then you could take, and when the king takes, you take, and then you go with this guy. Is this sounding like a good plan, people? A rook d7, king c3, rook c7, king goes back, rook takes c2, deflecting the king from defending the rook, and if they capture, you're going to capture, and then this guy is a queen in 2 steps, therefore white is supposed to be winning at some point. Exactly as we have said. Only that the guy is relentless, but I'm going to take this guy anyway now. It don't matter. We were lucky with this puzzle, my friends. We were a bit lucky. Okay. How many I messed up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5 messed up, 11 done correctly. Very difficult. And yeah, we got a few checks here. Hey, what's going on? What's wrong with this move? Am I pinned? No, that's a check. Oh, they block with the rook and then check here. You can't do this. It's got to be queen. And when it's got to be queen. Of course, it's got to be queen. Because if we had played with the rook, actually the rook blocked, and the bishop checks the white king. This is a disaster. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, you got to be really sharp with this kind of crazy stuff. It would be ideal to move the queen here, but how exactly you're going to do this? I don't know. I don't know just yet. Maybe I have to play this one first. Am I getting checked or something? Yeah, there is a check here. And then I'm going to cry or something. Queen here, f7, preparing sort of like checkmate, that is. Then the guy's going to check you here. Then I am going to panic. No, it's a bishop sacrifice. It's a bishop sacrifice. It's bishop g7. It's bishop g7. King takes, then play the queen. It's bishop sacrifice. Now you're going to play this guy here. Then they're going to go here. Let me think. What about this? I was still going to go bloody here. So how do you do it? Wait, I got an idea. This. They can't go here because it's a discovered check following, right? So they're going to go here. Then they're going to sack the rook. And if they take, you're going to have this. And they go back. And where the hell do you go? Wait a minute. This. They go here. You can't mess about. You just got to deliver. Hold on a second. This. They go here. Takes. They take. And this. They go back on a dark square. I mean, it's a bit annoying. It's a strong attack. You gotta do something now. It's a strong attack. I can feel it. I can totally feel it. Queen or rook? Wait a minute. Queen, they go dark square. What do you do? I don't like it. Rook, they go dark square. In the corner. Rook takes. King captures. Queen plays. They go in the corner. You play this. They go here. You've got this. They move here. You checkmate. This is so sick. Rook f7. Rook f7. King in a corner. Rook takes. King takes. Queen plays. King in the corner. Queen to h5. Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne. King g8. Bishop c4. Oh my god, this is so sick. It's like one bishop sacked, another rook sacked. This is just too much. Jesus Christ. And now you're gonna do, and now they're gonna do, and now they're gonna do, and they're gonna do, and you're gonna do, and they're gonna do, and you're gonna do, and they're gonna do, and you're gonna do. It's a bit sick, isn't it? It's a bit sick in a puzzle to having to sacrifice 2 pieces in order to achieve the ultimate goal, which is delivering the checkmate. I mean, there is no other way. I hope I'm correct, because if I'm not correct, I'm gonna cry now with this one. Oh my god. And mind you guys, it's not the bishop, it's the queen. It's the queen, man. Jesus Christ. Can you believe this madness over the puzzle? Can you believe this madness over puzzle? And you have to deliver, because if you don't deliver forcing moves, you're going to run into this kind of queen g3. It's a disaster. So you have to do it in this fashion. Please tell me I'm correct. Yeah. Not quite fair. Now you need to slightly readjust, because the king didn't move 1 light squares, which would have been desirable. But you have to keep pressing with this guy. You kind of sort of have to. Like, you kind of have to. And now if you're lucky, you might go with this. And if they go here, you're going to have queen. No. Queen here. And that would be checkmate. This. Oh my god. Pass rate 25.8. Pass rate. Attempts 20,216. Target time 54 seconds. Yeah, right. This one was really twisted. 4 minutes 39. Probably I could have done it faster if I was a little bit more confident. Oops. So if I was just a bit more confident, I could have done it faster. But that was twisted. Sorry, that was tough. It was tough. It was tough. Sacking a bishop, sacking a rook, then finding the correct sequence to actually getting to be checkmating. Oh man. Hey Vlad, how's it going, brother? Good to having you. This puzzle was quite difficult. It was difficult. It was difficult. This one looks a bit more playable. I guess everything starts with rook captures d5. And after this guy's here, probably I'm going to go here. Then they go here. Then you go here. Then they go here. and wait. It's got to be... Okay, what happens if you take with a queen? That might be another idea. So the question is, you take with the rook. This is another long puzzle. This is another long puzzle. And everything has to be started very correctly. Well, I think it's important we need to enjoy being stuck. So that's the first thing we could do, Vlad, in order to go beyond. You need to enjoy being stuck. So enjoy the stuckness, enjoy the 1600s, and just enjoy playing chess and doing puzzles and stuff like that. So you need to enjoy being stuck. That's the first thing. When I play chess, it happens. I'm so much dedicated and committed to the position and the beauty, the dry beauty of the chess, that I just don't... I've forgotten what's my rating, or I've forgotten I'm not Magnus Carlsen, or whatever you may project yourself that you may like to be. So I think it's important we just enjoy what we do, really. You played Kramnik variation. Oh man, that sounds interesting. Shall I say interesting? Because that's the adverb, that's the adjective he uses. Interesting. That sounds very interesting. You may just very well, just copy paste the link, and maybe we can look at it together very quickly, and stuff like that. Okay, cool. All right, let me just think about this one for a sec. So this one here, they go here, and then I'll go here, then they go here, and then I'll take this, then they go here. Right. Where's the next check? Because the king is here. I don't know. This. Let's say they either go here, now go here, and then they go here. I'll go this. The idea, and then I don't know. This, say, or this, and they go here. And then I go here, then they go here. It's got to be a queen that checks here. 1, 2, 3. So how do I get a queen here? 1. Oops. This. This. You don't take the rook. I think we do not take the black rook. I need to end up with the white queen on c5 so that I'm checking the king. So I need to take with the rook, and then I need to do another check with the rook, and then I need the queen to check them, and on c5, and I don't take it. Oh, okay. Well, look, I absolutely would not dare dispute Vladimir Kravnik's chess prowess. The man is just a former world champion. This is just absolutely no nothing but utmost consideration for his chess prowess. I mean, let's just be very clear. He's just a former world champion, incredibly strong, and he knows very many things that we might not even dream of. So just to make it very clear. But you know, every now and then I'm enjoying to making jokes and stuff, but no. My utter admiration for a former world chess champion. Absolutely. I would never ever put this into disrepute or doubt it. So probably with the rook, for all the billion reasons we had explained, and I think there were just 4 or 5. Okay, now, when you take the rook, he can't go here because we're gonna be doing a discovered and things. So probably after this check, you're gonna go here, and then I'm not going to take the rook. I'm going to do a check, and he is going to have to move here. But then I'm going to play queen c5, and he can't do this because there is a rook. So I do not take the black rook. Oh, for Christ's sake, I screwed it up again. What the hell was here? Was it queen like this? To just cutting off this and that, they go here and then? Yeah, well, too much for being subtle. And then is this. Sorry for being a disappointment yet again. It just happens very often. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messed up puzzles. Well, I've done like 2, 3 times more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Twice as many, correct. But when I lose big. When I win, they give me 5. So, Vlad, if you want to very quickly share the puzzle, the game that you said you played, I'm more than happy to look at it. If you want to. That's I think it's the latest stream I've ever done. I mean, I'm normally 7 p.m. UK time to 8 or 9, but now it's almost 11. And okay, puzzles are incredibly challenging. And on both platforms, David, both chess.com or leechess.org, they are so damn complicated sometimes and so bloody tricky and all. I've noticed after you messed up, they always give you some easy stuff to do. So I think we gotta take with the queen first, and after they block, you're gonna do a check here. Then they're gonna move, then you deliver checkmate. 1, 2, and 3. If that were to be continued, would be queen to f2 checkmate. So I've noticed, David, as soon as you mess up a puzzle, bang, they come up with something like almost everyone probably would do it. You know, because you proved yourself not being very serious. Hey Simpson, long time no see, my friend. How's it going? That's a late stream. A late stream, my friends. Good to see you folks. David and Simpson and Vlad. It's good to having you people. We're feeling less alone when we're together, don't we? That's cool. That's the meaning of having the same community, you know, like-minded community people. That's awesome. So grateful for you guys being here, honoring me with your presence. Queen to d3. This guy's gonna do this, and then I'm gonna resign. But before resigning, I'm gonna do another check. Then they're gonna go. I don't know where they're gonna go. They might be going here, to which I might be taking this guy here. Then if they go back, I need to call a friend, like this guy, which would check the king and attack the queen. So if this convoluted line of reasoning proves to be efficient, I would be happy. I think it has to start with this. And after like 3-4 moves, you might be able to grab the queen. Well, you could grab the queen now. Well, it's not about grabbing the queen, it's about a checkmate. It's not about getting the queen. Should I just take the queen first? Because they're going to block it. Well, I can take the queen anytime I want. This and this. And this. And this. And this, no, because they blocked the queen. It's going to be a disaster. This and this. Potentially taking the queen. Because you might be playing this. Let me just take that pawn. You have to take it. You have to take the... Oh, I'm in check. I didn't know I'm in check. I didn't know. I absolutely was not aware I'm in check. I thought I'm supposed to just go for attacking. I didn't know I didn't see the bloody knight on c7. Shame on me. I didn't see the knight, fellas. I'm sorry. I'm in check. So I'm taking the knight. But if I take the knight, they do check here. Yeah, but then I block here. Take the knight. If bishop takes, I'm going to take it this way. Yeah, and now I'm going to block with this. Guys, I didn't see the knight checks me, man. I really did not notice. Because you know why, Simpson? I am conditioned. No, I am preconditioned to go straight into attacking tactics. And I completely ignore any possible, like, the check I was in. I wasn't even aware of that check, you see. I wasn't even aware. That's crazy. Now it could be so many things here. Like literally, I don't know how to grab this puzzle. It's just so many things. So many things. I'd love to play this kind of stuff, but there is a knight here. Do I have to get rid of them like this, or do I have to take this guy first, or do I have to take here, which is quite forcing? Because then rook has to move. If I take the queen, rook's gonna take it, right? So it's not that efficient. Therefore, I gotta take this one. I'm moving this. I have a rook. I'm threatening the rook here, so queen takes, I take. They could do, again, like a billion something things. Should I push this? That's a lot to think of. Or should I play queen? That's just so much to consider. Now, the simplest could be just simply take on g7 and you attack a rook. But also this guy's hanging. Why not just taking the bishop? Exactly. Yeah, spot on, Vlad. Why not just taking a bishop after all? Maybe we need to, you know something? Maybe we need to take the queen first. Rook takes. Then you take. You don't want to expose your king to something. So maybe queen takes, rook takes, then you take the bishop. Then you take the bishop. Queen takes, rook takes, then you take a bishop here. Because you don't want to take the bishop first and then queen takes, you take, and then you're going to be subjected to further checks. So I would say, Vlad, it's important for us to keeping the king where it is at the minute. So we take this queen first, right? What do you think? I'm taking queen, rook takes, I'm taking the bishop, then if I'm lucky I might be able to play this. I'm actually not sure anymore about anything. Take the bishop, queen takes, king takes, rook checks. I'm moving, whatever I'm moving, I don't know what I'm moving. That's just so many. Yes, that is correct. He can check me here and save itself. Yeah, spot on, my friend. That's true. That is absolutely true. That is true. It's so true that I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that was true. Because bishop g3, I had misevaluated, and with your help, with a little help from my friends, I've actually understood that if I took the queen first, black would have saved the bishop playing with tempo bishop g3 check. Then whatever I move, they save the bishop, and that was incredibly important. That was a very important element, very important, and fabulous stuff. That's why it's good to do it with your friends, because you actually know what you do. Now, am I trapping this guy? 1 and 2. Oh, I'm trapping the rook. 1, check, discovered. They move whatever they move. And then we're going to play this. Where does the rook go? The answer is nowhere. Therefore, the black rook is compromised. 1, 2. Thank you very much. Well, okay. Not that easy, not that quick, but that was a good plan, right? We have to admit this. We're going to play this. And if they do this, we're going to play this. If they do this, I'm going to do this. Check. And I'm still going to take this bloody rook. And no, it's got to be this. It's got to be this. Exactly. Again and again. Whew. Whew. Yes. I got correctly the idea with trapping the rook, and I've also seen the follow-up. So sometimes I manage to see it, other times no. But that's exactly where you're fitting, guys. I see some, and you see the rest. That's great. We're making a great team. All right, let's see if we manage to do 5 in a row now. Queen here. That could be probably. Is there something wrong with this? How did they stop? They don't. I don't see nothing. Well, it could be something here, but I don't care about this. I could have cared less. It's got to be checkmate on h2, or very, very disruptive. It's a checkmate. I don't care about that bishop takes on h7 at all. Okay, we've got this first. They go here, then I go. And well, why not just go directly? This. No. It's this. It's this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. This. This. Yeah. Ah. This. It's something to do with the e3 as well. Queen f2. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. I think Avatik is like a grandmaster or something, right? If I remember exactly. Queen f2, king h1, queen back on h4, queen goes back. No, what am I talking about? It's this, this, and this, and checkmate on g2. What the? It's knight takes, and then I'm delivering checkmate on g2. That's the whole damn thing. Well, and if they play whatever they play, I'm just gonna go here, right? And then they're gonna go here. No, if they play this, I'm check. Oh, come on, this is just oh, for Christ's sake. Oh. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, Jesus Christ. What's wrong with this? I'm delivering checkmate or taking the queen. It's a checkmate somewhere. This. I'm going back. Okay, so what if I go back? Wait a minute. I thought I found it. I thought I bloody found it. Queen to after what? So if they play here, oh, and then you play knight e3. It wasn't immediately checkmate. It was just some sort of fork. I wonder if knight e3 would have worked as well. Well, maybe that's the best. This is the best way, because okay, I don't need the yeah. So when king goes g1, you've got queen h2. They play here, and then you take this guy, and actually you're taking the queen. All right. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame. There was a little bit of moving there. Looks like we're attacking more times here. But it might be knight very well. No, we gotta get rid of this, guys. It's many things here. It's very many things. Are we trapping queen? Oh, you can't trap any queen here. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. You don't trap any queen here. Yes, David, that was correct. In the previous puzzle, we did have fork of the king and queen. That is correct, my friend. Absolutely spot on, guys. True. Oopsie. What is that? Oh. Cool. It could be so many things. Wait a minute. Maybe I have to move the rook now. No, knight goes here. Huh? Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes. So what? So what exactly? What's the deal? Huh. You guys have any extra clarity on this one? Do you guys decipher this? What's about here? Bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes. I mean, what, are you supposed to just trading pieces now? Is it knight e2? This guy goes. How does that work? Yeah, I guess it's something knight e2, Vlad. I would say it's knight e2. But what's the stuff afterwards? So knight e2, king h1. Okay, I understand this. I do understand this. Okay, fine. I don't say no. I also understand I might have some queen to h6 or something. But what's the... Okay, knight e2. I understand it. I like it. It's cool. It's nice. What's the stuff? Yeah, you mate to the queen like... You're going to take here. What do you do? Knight e2. This. Let me play this. No, they take your bishop. They take with a pawn. So what do you do after they take with a pawn? So knight e2, king in a corner, you take this guy. Okay, what if they take with f? What? What bishop you talking about, Vlad? Knight e2, king h1, knight f2, f takes. What bishop do you want to sacrifice? Knight e2. Knight e2, king h1. What? You push this guy there. Play the bishop? Oh, you're losing this guy here. Knight e2. This guy goes. You play this. What do you mean? What do you mean sacking the bishop? What do you wanna... Sorry, what? G bishop. How do you wanna sack the G bishop? What do you mean? This. You mean trade. Knight e2. You mean trade. Okay. I understand. This one goes in a corner. Bishop takes knight. Let's say knight takes knight. Alright. What's the stuff? Yeah, you could. Okay, I'm doing this, guys, and then we're gonna be pausing. Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Okay. This. I don't know. Really, I don't know. So knight e2, I get it. I get knight e2. King h1, I get it. Bishop takes f3, knight takes. So how do you continue afterwards? What do you mean is mated? Like with what? Who's mated what? How? What do you mean is mated? This one goes here, this one goes here. No. It's not clear what you're saying. I don't see it, sorry. I gotta look a bit more. Knight e2, king h1. What do you do afterwards? Knight e2, king h1. How do you play then? Knight e2, king h1. Okay, let's do this first. Lele. Yeah, well, that one had to be done. And make another one quickly. And let's finish this one as well. Alright. Now let's just do this. Alright, so let me think about this one. King 8, knight e2, king h1. Sorry, I don't see it. I don't. Knight a2, king goes in a corner, fine. It might be some engineering. It might be some engineering somehow, somewhere. Maybe it's queen trapping. Maybe it's something else here. Maybe there is this. Just saying. Just saying. And if queen... Maybe it's queen trapping, guys. Have you thought about maybe it's just queen trapping? It's not a checkmate. Sorry, I don't... I've kind of calculated and I do not see... I do not see the checkmate. What if it's queen trapping? You know, either sending the queen in a pin, or if they go a3, you're going to have c2, or, you know, maybe this kind of stuff. Or maybe you need to initiate a couple of tradings here. Or maybe you got to play this one first, but then they take your guy. It's really can't be this. Maybe it's just this. So if they move here, or maybe it's gotta be this because they move in a pin, right? I mean, a pin is a pin. Okay. And my God, could it be? It's just. Okay, that's difficult. This is just difficult. This is just difficult. I mean, this is just crazy. They might just take your guy here. No, that's not it. It could be something else. It's got to be something else. Oh man, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't see it yet. Oh, you guys don't see the messages. Hold on a second. Let me try fix this chat thingy. Because you guys can't see the last messages. I think that might be slightly better now. So you guys can actually see it. Oopsie. Okay, something like this. Something like this. Yep, cool stuff. All right, so again, the hell are we supposed to be doing? I don't want to drink coffee at midnight though, so I mean, I would love to. I would drink coffee all night long because I'm enjoying playing chess in the night rather than other things doing like sleeping and stuff. So, but I don't want to drink coffee now, so I go do this, then the guy goes here. It doesn't make a bloody sense. You do this, they take this. It just doesn't make any sense. How do I trap the queen? Takes, takes, and takes, and takes, and takes. What's the stuff? Maybe this and that. I don't think it's a queen sacrifice here, Vlad. Maybe it works for Avatic, but I really don't think it's a queen sacrifice here. Oh, I mean, it could be any craziness. It could be any craziness. It could be queen sacrifice. I mean, it's just sick as it is, but it could be. No, there's another knight here. Okay, what I think sort of makes sense. Taking, 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 taking. And I don't know in what universe we might be able to do this and that. It's just very slow, but I really don't know what else to do. Sorry, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. Don't tell me it's a6. If it's a6, I just don't know what to say anymore. It can't be a6. It just can't be a6, guys. It might be knight e2. But after king goes in a corner, how exactly am I proceeding? Could it be bishop b4? If the queen takes, we got this. But it's just so horrible. You can't do that. This is just madness. I did say pawn b5, but then queen takes your guy here. I did say that. I did say b5. I said pawn to b5. Pawn to b5, and then queen's going to take on a7, probably some checks coming. What exactly are you going to achieve? Oh, no. Forget about queen trapping. Forget about checkmate. It's not, man. It's check, king goes, you take the bloody knight, bishop, they take whatever, and then probably you take this guy here. But probably I'm wrong. I mean, you take on b. It's just, I mean, this is awful. They're going to get the rooks attacking you everywhere. No, it's not it. No, it's not it. No, sorry. That was a misevaluation. It's not it. I don't. It could be b5, but I don't see what you're doing after queen takes a7. What exactly you did? Yeah, but what? b5, queen takes, knight here. The guy moves. Doesn't make any sense anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm sorry. I need to probably stay 1 hour. I don't know. I didn't think it's gonna take so long though. What, 15 minutes? Blind me. Come on, guys. Whew. The things I wanted to do in the very opening is just to trade everything, get the queen on f3, and then try to figure out a way, whatever that means, to getting rook over to the h file or something. h7, h5, that takes a billion years. This bishop here, I don't know what the hell is supposed to happen. b5, I don't know what's supposed to happen. Rook d6 could be. Rook d6 could be. Maybe it's an in-between move after they take here. No, it doesn't make a bit of a sense. Rook d6. The guy's gonna take, then you're gonna play this, then it's what? Rook d6, they're gonna take, you're gonna play rook d6. Rook d6, but no, first you gotta take, they take, you take, they take, you take, they take, and I don't know what you're playing. I still don't know what you're playing. Could it be knight h6? Yeah, but they take here. Knight e, this guy goes here, knight h6. Knight e2. King here. Knight g3. F takes. How do you play? Bishop c5. But it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Knight h, that takes a billion years. Push the pawn then. Knight e2, king h1, and push d5 to d4. Maybe. Okay, this is just dragging way too long. So I don't know, guys, if you have any idea. I'll go probably with knight e2 and then with d4. I don't know, Vlad, what would you personally play? b5 doesn't seem quite cutting it because a7 is just hanging and everything. So I don't know, fellas, what would you play here? I really don't know. Yeah, that would be very interesting to call Kramnik, that's true. I'm pretty sure he would do it in 10 seconds. Probably he's seen that before. Could it be bishop dropping here? And the guy takes. Why would you take the bishop back? You're not trapping anything. Sorry, this is tough. Sorry, this is tough. I could potentially stay half a more hour here looking, but I'm going to be the only one. So we could probably need to wrap it up now. I could trade everything and then get the queen on f3 and just play it like this. You know, just play, but just, I really don't see it. I could play knight e2, king goes, take the bishop, rook takes, but if you take, it's the most poisonous pawn ever. You can't really do this. So knight e2 followed by d4 could be a potential idea, but it's very difficult. It really is incredibly difficult. I don't know what's the correct way to be playing this. Not yet. Probably if I stay longer, I might be able to see something. I need a revelation. I need an epiphany. I need something. It could be anything. If the engine tells you need to play bishop d6 now or rook d6, I mean, you know. Or if the engine tells you need to play knight h6 or something, sorry, you know. This kind of moves, what can I say? Rook d6, yes, sure. But if there is any other tactic here, knight c2, okay, queen takes. No, knight e2. No, it's not, man. It's bloody difficult, really. It's something with the knight. So knight e2 had been eliminated because the engine said it's not it. I'm going to look at the trade I had suggested in the opening. Oh, bloody hell, I was correct. That was the first... You know something, Blood? Knight takes f3 was the first idea in the very first second I opened up the freaking puzzle. Knight takes f3 was the first thing because it made all the sense ever. Then I started to getting cogged up in my own projections and stuff like this. Don't tell me I was correct all along with moves like this. Don't tell me I was correct all along. It was right there. I would have played it a billion times and I didn't. Oh no. I've said that a billion times from the very beginning, at the quarter, at the middle. I've said this all the time. In the very first second, I said knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes, and you've got a queen on f3. You got a prospects to getting rook over to d, or to play whatever the hell you think it's more. Okay, that was... it's a little bit frustrating because I've seen it many times and I've repeated it. That I think I got sick of repeating the sequence. I should have been more confident because I did say it, for Christ's sake. 3-4-7, 4-2-6. This guy is going to be taken, but I guess you always having this kind of ideas. I don't know which one is it. This. You may have many stuff happening here. I'm sorry. I was correct all along. I just didn't have the confidence to play the sequence. It was knight f3 all along. It was knight f3 all the bloody time. And I mean, look, Vlad, I said it many times, and that's the most logical, sensical thing. And I did say it. I did say the whole bloody thing. And it's simple and efficient. I was looking at all sorts of craziness. Dropping queen. I started to calculate knight e2. Sacking on g3. I mean, come on. Come on, ridiculous. It was everything just to be traded on f3. And I did say that. I mean, that just... You know what's the annoying stuff? That actually I've suggested the solution in the first 10 seconds. I just doubted myself. Okay, we'll give it another go maybe tomorrow. All right, fellas. Vlad, thank you very much, my friends. Simpson, if you're there, thanks a lot, brother. Who has a person, if you're there, thank you. And fellas, I'm going to see you tomorrow evening, guys. Okay, don't drink coffee now because you're not going to be sleeping. Oh, maybe that's okay with you. All right. Have a restful sleep or a wonderful day ahead of you if it's mornings, wherever you are, guys. And see you soon, fellas. See you tomorrow. Maybe we're going to be a bit more confident and we're going to do this in just 10 seconds exactly as I was supposed to be doing it. Take care.